Okay, let's go.
Ciao, bello!
Don't ever speak Italian again.
Wow!
What's going on, buddy?
What up?
We're doing this again.
We are here at Abruzzi. That's how you say it?
Don't do it. Don't be. Listen, I always catch flack for that because I always try to adapt to every environment that I go to.
So how
this
do
is
you
my
say?
stop. It's Abruzzi.
Abruzzi.
Yeah, but you don't have to put the hands out. Like, what was that?
Abruzzi.
Abruzzi.
Well, you-
Abruzzi. So, listen.
You do it.
But it looks better way. Anyway, so we are here in Langhorne again for another episode of Neighborhood Spotlight at Abruzzi.
Abruzzi.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to take this seriously. So I'm excited about this. Listen, I gotta be honest. This dude over here, and we're gonna meet Anthony inside in a bit, has been knocking it out of the park with social media. All over the place. He's got a ton of support from the community. I think he's actually, I gotta find out, I think he's in the real estate business some way or another. He's involved in real estate or was a realtor, is a realtor. And I wanna find out more about that, how he transitioned into this business. But whatever he's doing, he's knocking it out of the park right now. And they have, which I mentioned earlier, they have a 1 pound mozzarella stick. Bigger than your head. That thing is going in your mouth today. The diet is over. We're eating that mozzarella stick.
Now, hold on, before we go in.
Yeah.
Where is Abruzzi?
Abruzzi is in the Abruzzi region. So I'll give you a little history of Italy, right?
Yeah.
So if you look at the boot, okay, all right, so you have Sicily over here, and you have, let's say Rome is about 100 miles, like right smack dab in the center, let's say, of the boot, okay?
Yep.
So if you go south of Rome, about 100 miles south, you have Naples, okay? And again, anybody's gonna call me out on geography,
Where
but either
pizza-
way,
the home of the
pizza and the best espresso you'll ever have.
Yeah.
So go inland more, there's two regions. There's the Molise region, which is where I'm from, and there's the Abruzzi region that's up next to it, just kind of above and to the right of it on the Adriatic side. So originally the Abruzzi region was made up of the Molise region. It was all kind of contained. Years
I didn't
later,
think I was gonna get this one.
Years later, they split up, and now we have our region, which is the Molise region, made up of two small provinces, and the Abruzzi region, which is a larger region.
So you guys are close to Abruzzi.
We're really close. We're really close.
And that's known for what? The wine? What kind of wine?
You know, I mean, listen, I don't know what they're known for. We're going to find out what they're known for. They're known for 1 pound mozzarella sticks is what they're known for. But from that region, like my town, there's, when I say my town, my region, you have the olives and you have different things of that nature and, and so on. And we're not big into wine production, but olive production is really, really big. When you start getting out to the coast, whether it's on the Adriatic or the Mediterranean side, it starts taking on, obviously, those influences. So you get more of
Pescatore. No?
I didn't know you were fluent. Anyway, so that being said, we're going to find out what they're known for, and we're going to find out not only what the Abruzzi region is famous for, but more importantly, what Abruzzi Ristorante is actually known for, aside from the mozzarella steak. So I'm excited to get inside. We're going to go inside, see Anthony in a second, and we're going to have Chad picking up with...
Stay tuned for the next show. Mario.
I would cut this in the slowly walk. I don't want to embarrass the poor here, but we're going to go inside. Let's go, guys. What is wrong with you guys? Oh my God, you're excited. Bigger. Listen, we're not getting into that. This place is gorgeous. Wait, look around. All serious now. So look at this place. Beautiful. Absolutely perfectly gorgeous. Absolutely. Anyway, we got to get the owner out here. Listen, this dude's a marketing machine. He has been knocking it out of the park with social media. I'm super excited to meet him, find out all the ins and outs of what he's been doing, and I'm going to get you eating some delicious food today. But some real Italian food, all right?
Let's go right off the card.
His name's Anthony. Get him, dude. Let's call him. Where's he?
Antonio!
What? His name's Anthony, not Antonio.
My amigo! Oh.
My amigo. Don't ever.
Oh, you
Don't ever do that again.
What do you mean? Isn't that what you guys do?
Yeah, but you don't do that. We do that. You don't do that.
But I'm
How are you?
Italian.
Nice to meet you. How's it going? Great to see you. So this is a beautiful spot. I just kind of did a quick tour around here. I told this guy that you make some amazing food, but what we don't know is if I can make amazing food. So I'm going to come back with you and we're going to try it out. Dude. Listen, I made a pie once or twice in my life. I'm not a pro, but we're going to try. All right. So, all right. Can we take it back? Let's get our people back.
Let's talk over pizza.
Oh, look at this. This is nice. Now you don't ever speak again. Okay.
I'm going to just do the action.
Okay.
Look at this pizza can, guys. Look at this pizza can.
Is that pizza can? All right. So let's do our thing. I'm going to let you take the lead and you kind of direct me and I'm going to try to do the same thing. And what are we making? What do you think? What are you known for here? Let's hear it.
Well, I would say Chambersburg is probably the most popular pie.
Okay.
Chambersburg is like a Trent-style pizza, crust, fresh sauce, light cheese. It's well done. It's gotta be well done.
Nice and crispy.
Well done.
That's how I love pizzas. You like a crispy pizza?
I like it all, man. I don't.
This kid eats like he's going to the electric chair. Don't worry about him. All right. So and so you use cornmeal. You use cornmeal, not flour.
We do use a little bit of semolina.
Semolina, okay.
Semolina, so that the dough is made with a bread flour.
Okay.
Artisan baker's flour.
Sure.
When we're flouring up the balls here, we use a semolina.
Okay.
So it's just a little bit better than traditional flour.
Gotcha.
So we got our 10-inch pizza dough here.
Okay.
So we can press these out.
Get the air bubbles out.
Get the air bubbles out. So when we do the Chambersburg,
Tell me how you do it.
we do no crust on our Chambersburg.
Okay,
so
no
I
crust.
Flatten out the edges.
Okay.
Chambersburg.
All right.
And it's everybody's got their own little different style.
How you do it? Sure.
We flatten it out real nice. We don't beat the dough down too
Nah,
bad.
you can't. Then it doesn't get all. It's got to be nice.
A little bit of air in it. So
Okay.
I tend to leave a little bit of meat in the middle. So I
Gotcha.
have a little bit of
Room to stretch it.
too thin.
Okay.
So for the outside, what I do is I bang the edges.
Oh, look at that.
So pound them down.
Different technique. I never seen it before.
Yep. So I try to get the edges.
That's pretty good.
Beating it, man.
Yeah.
Paper.
So how am I doing? Does it look all right, or am I making a mess?
It's looking good.
Not bad. All right. Now what's next?
Let's try to keep it as round as you can.
Okay.
Right? And then put a little bit more down here. Just make
Got
it
it.
easier on us.
Good. Make that
Right.
thing slide a little bit.
Yep. I'm just going to stretch it out. I always keep my edges real thin.
Okay.
I want the crust to be pretty much non-existent on the chamber.
What do you think about this? Not bad, guys, huh?
So with our
The
dough,
Italian guy can roll a pizza.
we do things a
Shut
little
up, Dad.
differently.
Okay.
We do a minimum of 48-hour proof on our dough.
Okay.
So we try to do 72 hours, 3 days if we can, but 48's at least the bare minimum that you'll see here at Abruzzi.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now,
What is it? What is the result in that? What happens?
so what happens? You get a better flavor profile. and
Okay.
The dough actually has time to develop.
Okay.
So if the dough doesn't have time to develop, you get that crust. If you go to like a regular pizza shop, you get that real rubbery, chewy
Yeah,
crust that most
don't like
people
that.
don't eat. It's real puffy and it's like hard and chewy like bubble
You
gum.
spit that out?
So
Is that like a Jew in a bagel? Like, you know, like.
You don't spit. You eat the whole thing. You don't waste anything. Italians don't waste anything ever. Understand
I can
that.
say that. I'm very particular
right.
with my bagel.
So once it's stretched out, we can actually stretch a 10-inch out to about 12 inches.
Okay.
We sell them as 10-inch pies.
Sure.
A lot of times they come out pretty much.
So we're putting them on the peel.
So you can throw it right on the peel.
Okay.
Now, are you making what kind of pie is that?
I don't know, I'll probably do something different. Maybe just like a regular pie with some sausage on it.
Regular?
Yeah. All right.
Do
So
that.
what do you do?
So-
One spoon.
So do a light, about 3/4. Yep.
Okay, in the middle.
Good there, right in the middle.
And then give her a
Spread it
little
out
spread.
nice.
Do we go all the way to the edge, or where do we
So
go?
it just depends what you like. So when we do a traditional pie like that, we'll go, a little bit closer to the edge because we don't do a big crust here.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, there you go. Looks good.
Nice. Little
And,
cheese.
Yeah. Little handful of cheese. That on a small pie, that cheese will melt. Pretty
Okay.
good. It'll spread out. So
I'm trusting you on this, man. I don't know.
About the sauce?
yeah, so the sauce is actually hand crushed tomatoes. So we get the tomatoes in, and then we grind them up and crush them in our hand grind.
Really?
So every day we make the sauce fresh.
You don't use the feet?
No feet.
The feet.
Isn't
No
that a
feet.
thing?
No, that's
That's wine, bro. That's
the
wine.
grapes.
Foot tomatoes.
So that's good for the cheese if you like it.
We are looking for a new co-host on the Spotlight, by the way. If anybody's interested, reach out to me ASAP. Thank you.
If you want to do sausage, I can get you a glove if you don't want to.
Yeah. Or how about pepperoni? Pepperoni's easy. Yeah.
Here.
Do you want
What do you like?
to use a glove?
There's a glove if you. No, you don't.
It's okay.
I don't use it for sausage.
Okay.
It's going into an oven.
These little cups, these are nice.
These are cup and chars. These
Oh,
are
nice.
good pepperonis. These are not what you're going to find at your typical pizza shop. We don't consider ourselves a pizza shop. We're just a good Italian restaurant that has really good.
That's really good
And
pizza.
I'll put our pizza up against anybody.
And listen, this is so fresh. I love
Really
this.
good.
What do you think? Is that enough pepperoni?
I think that looks pretty good.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Can we get it going?
Yeah.
It's a solid.
All right. Let's see.
Oven.
Let's get a little camera action.
You should hold that up, though.
That down and just slide her
Yeah.
right
Look at it going in there. You see that, Jimmy?
So we got our oven 600 degrees. So the depth
Look at that.
should be right around 5'8".
Listen, I'm proud of myself. That wasn't bad, bro. Listen, I'm no Antonio, as he calls it.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So let's see the master at work. You do your thing, brother.
I'm gonna make Chambersburg.
Okay.
Chambersburg.
Can we talk while you're doing that?
You're a little impressed. Be honest with me. You're
Yeah,
impressed.
well, the presentation was very
Yeah.
So we want to hear your background. Tell us about how you got here.
So it's an interesting story. My father started out in Trenton, New Jersey.
Okay.
So he worked for a place,
Home of the tomato pie.
home of the tomato pie.
Yeah.
So we actually lived in Trenton when I was a baby.
In Chambersburg or where?
In Chambersburg.
Nice.
And my dad worked for a place called Nino's Pizza.
Okay.
And Nino's Pizza was there. It's probably 45 some years ago, a long time ago. That's when my old man learned how to make pies.
Okay.
And he then moved to North Carolina about 35 years ago.
Okay.
So he's been down there 35 years in the same place. And
Look at
that's
that.
where I learned to make pizza. So I made pizza every summer as a kid growing up from the time I was about 10 years old. And I lived there occasionally throughout my life, different years of school. And I made pizza down there.
So there's good pizza down there.
So there is finally good pizza down there. He brought pizza to the area. Where he is, he brought pizza.
Did he?
The only pizza they had there was like gas station pizza.
Wow.
So-
He must. Oh gosh, people must love his food down there.
35 years. He gets a lot of people from New Jersey.
What's the name of his place? Give him a plug.
Tommy's Pizza and Family Restaurant.
Tommy's
That's
Pizza.
awesome.
Right in Hertford, North Carolina.
Okay.
It's a small town, but it's only about an hour below Virginia Beach.
Nice.
So
Nice.
not too far. So this is our Chambersburg here.
Okay.
So cheese goes on the bottom, sauce, fresh sauce on top. Now the cheese that we use too is a little different than most places.
Hard skim.
This is a blended cheese.
Okay.
So our cheese, we won't get into the ratios, but it's mozzarella and it's salt grande.
Yeah.
So it's
That's the best stuff.
mozzarella's the best, grande's the best. Mozzarella, cheddar, and provolone.
Oh wow. Oh, that's gonna be delicious.
Very different.
I can put mozzarella, cheddar, and provolone on my foot and eat it. It'll be delicious.
Mozzarella.
Look at my pizza. Look, you're impressed by my
Pretty
pizza.
good, Lou.
Is it time to turn that bad boy? Are you turning? No.
Let it go a little bit.
I get a little excited, guys. Sorry.
So
So again.
that's how I started. And then in high school, I grew up in Levittown.
Okay.
Morrisville and Levittown.
And where'd you go to school?
I went to Pennsbury.
So you're a local guy. Awesome.
I went to Pennsbury High School. My partner Mike, he's in the back. He's cooking and prepping for the day.
Yeah.
He and I both worked at a restaurant called Bob Albino's.
Okay.
I was there for a long time. Mike was the kitchen manager, and I started there as a dishwasher, 14, 15 years old.
Okay.
Within 6 months, they put me on the line. I became a cook, and then we worked there together for years. And we just, after that ended in 2005 or so, we just stayed in touch, stayed friends, and this opportunity came up through real estate.
How does that pop up? Like, so you talk about you're in the business, right? So you're a realtor.
I'm a full-time realtor
Okay.
as well as now owning a restaurant.
So how does that pop up? Like, I mean, obviously investments, opportunities pop up.
Yeah.
Where did you learn to just like, hey, I'm going to open up a restaurant tomorrow?
You know,
Like, how did
so really, it was a conversation I had with another Asian friend of mine one day. She said she knew a place that might be for sale, and I'm opportunistic. I hop on it, said, hey,
Good for you.
talk, and we worked on it for almost 2 years, a year and a half of going back and forth. And finally, kind of came up with something that worked. And I reached out to Mike. I said, hey, I got this opportunity. I need help. I want to bring you on with me. And we talked, and he agreed, and here we are.
Very cool.
We opened
That's
up
awesome.
And when did you open?
in June. So we had our soft opening right at the end of May.
Okay.
And then pretty much June 1st was like our real opening day.
Awesome.
For anybody that's looking at, I mean, you have a beautiful dining room. For somebody who wants to do like a private party, is that an is that an option?
Absolutely. So depending on when, what times, we can close the dining room.
Sure.
Have the whole space. We're also working on a room right now to the side here. That's our banquet room.
Oh, very
We're
good.
working on that. We're hoping to have that ready by October.
Awesome.
So that'll be able to hold probably a good 35, 40 people. So we can host parties, things like that.
What about what are your hours? You open for lunch and dinner?
Right now, we're open for dinner, so we open at 4 o'clock every day, 7
Okay.
days a week, and we close at either 9 or 10, depending on when. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 9, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 10.
Yeah.
We're going to be going back to lunch here probably in the next month or so.
Sure.
Awesome.
And this is what people don't realize, the work that goes behind this. You know, when they
Yeah.
say, oh, well, I do this, I do that, I could own a business. Yeah, this guy was here, we got here early, and he was here. It's now like 11 o'clock. I don't know when this is going to air, but he was here well before that, prepping all this stuff. The dough's been sitting for 2 days. I mean, there's so much that goes into it. It's not just stretching out a pie and throwing it in the oven. I wish it was that easy. Everybody would do it.
Yeah,
You know?
You want to put out something different and quality, you got to do a lot more than the rest.
Sure.
And most places, they make dough same day, and it's good pizza.
Yeah.
But if you want great pizza, you got to do big.
I love it. Well, I'm ready for some great pizza. How are we looking here?
Yeah.
Is my pizza looking great? I don't know. It's looking okay. It's not looking great. It's looking all right.
It's looking all right. Give that a little spin. Put that another 2 minutes.
All right. I like it nice and well done. So maybe we'll make it a little
Get a
crispy.
little char on there.
Look at that. Look
So
at
the
that.
high oven temps.
You took the words out of my mouth. What are you cooking at? Are you able to tell us that information?
We're at 600 degrees.
Okay.
The deck temp of about 580.
Nice.
So it's about as hot as you can get this without modifying it.
Sure.
So we always cook at a high temp. But dough hydration will also
So many
affect
comes with
how
it,
the
right?
dough cooks and how crispy it gets. There's a lot of like science that goes into it. So we're always tweaking, trying to perfect it, and make sure we have that good crust that everybody eats.
It's funny. I used to own coffee shops back in the day before real estate and whatnot. And we did espresso, cappuccinos, lattes, all that stuff. And espresso's the same way. It's so temperamental and there's so much that goes into it. If it was just grinding coffee and making it, everybody would do it. And one thing, I mean, to the point, the humidity outside will affect it as well.
Absolutely.
And you have to make adjustments every day to the grinder, to what you're actually mixing into your, the different types of coffee that you're using. It really makes it. There's a science to it. There's a science to it. Yeah.
So like how much water we use, what temperature the water's at. When it's more humid, we'll let the water be colder.
Yeah.
So we do a cold fermentation. So once we make the dough, we ball it, put it in the pan.
He's making me hungry, guys. He's making me hungry. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. I'm gonna try to work some magic.
See what we got.
Leave the door up.
Let's take a look over here, guys. Take a look at this. Look at this pie.
Get in there.
Look at that. We're not there yet. We're almost there.
Smile, Samson.
So what
your pizza.
we call raw Abruzzi.
Right. So let's talk about that. So we were talking about Abruzzi outside, right? Is there any tie to Abruzzi to you? Because I know. So we're from my town. It's Molizano is the region which comes up to Abruzzi, and we still have a house there. We go back there every year. And my parents are both from there, so they grew up there in a farm town. What are the ties to Abruzzi? And
So Abruzzi is a region of Italy, which is now Abruzzo, but I prefer the old name.
of course,
That's where my family's originated from. So very small towns called Ormano Grande, very tiny town. That's where my grandparents and their parents were from.
Gotcha.
So my last name now is Barrett, but traditionally it's Di Giambattista. So
Oh, they're close together. They
Right,
sound
but you
very
say
similar.
Barrett, Di Giambattista. Barrett, Di Giambattista.
Apparently Barrett came from a hat. I think my grandfather saw the name on the hat, and that's how we came up with the
Oh,
name.
that's funny.
So there's a whole story about it, but that's basically what it comes down to. So
you're first generation.
I'm first and ahead. Because
Okay.
my grandfather, I think, was born here, but they went back to Italy.
Ah.
So it's very strange how it.
Well, I don't blame them. I mean, when you go there,
complicated.
you understand it.
So
That laugh.
originally I wanted to name the place Di Giambattista, but it just was kind of a mouthful.
Yeah.
And good luck trying to get people to pronounce it. And
You spell it.
there's so much that gets involved. Yeah.
So I wanted to pick something that kind of still tied to my family and to what we were trying to accomplish, and it just came like beautiful.
And I know we're going to sample the food and talk about that, but one last thing I got to talk about. You got some brajol. There you go. You like that? Some brajol to go and chase your dream and really do this, right? So at the end of the day, just a message to anyone who watches this. What do you say about something like that? I mean, you really took it by the horns, dude.
A lot of people are afraid of failure and they're afraid of trying things if you go wrong.
Yeah.
I've never been afraid to fail.
Yeah.
And
Sign of a good entrepreneur.
You have to be relentless in just doing anything and everything you can, as long as you're interested in it.
Yeah.
And I'm more afraid of not trying something than I am of trying it and it not working.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because the fear of failure doesn't outweigh the fear of what it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's
Great words. Great words.
What I feel like you're gonna try to do anything in life and do more than just show up and do the bare minimum. If you want more, you gotta do.
That's awesome.
And the key, I think, everything in life is partnerships.
Yeah.
And good partnerships.
Amen, brother.
A lot of people have bad experiences with partners, and they say, "Oh, this is going to visit this person. Don't do that." But I think if you're a good judge of character, and you know people well enough, you can pick and choose who is worth.
Love it.
So Mike has been an awesome partner. We've known each other for 5+ years. We go way back.
Yeah.
And
So I think what we need to do is, first of all, we got to see these pizzas,
Oh, look
and then
at
we
the
got to go
bubbles.
see Mike.
Put something
And
on that.
at one
Look at
point,
this
look,
bubble.
listen, I made a good pizza, bro. I made a good pizza. Look at that.
Oh,
That's not bad,
good.
right? Not bad.
Pretty good.
Scale of 1 to 10. I know it's on a Abruzzi pizza.
I'd give that an 8.
I'll take an 8. Listen, I'll take an 8.
Good.
That's a nice find. Look at that, guys.
Today
Look
you
at
have your own
oh,
pizza
man.
here. Mark's Pies. What do you think?
There's a little hot honey on that bad boy.
Yeah,
Right?
we got a little hot on here.
Look at that.
Honey.
Look, see? You think I was...
Cup and char.
Yeah.
Look at you with that hot honey.
It's good stuff there. And that's house-made hot honey.
Oh.
So that's not Mike's. That's not.
I would destroy this.
That's a,
Do it. I dare you.
special recipe.
No.
And our stuff.
All right, so listen, I think we need to go check out Mike in the back. I want to find out where that mozzarella that everybody's been talking about,
Yeah.
and we're going to sample that. So we will talk to you all soon. Stay tuned, guys.
Okay, let's go.
I'm dying. I'm so stuffed. That pizza was I'll let you do that. I'll give you that. Nobody's right. I'll give it to you. Listen, that was delicious.
Dude, your pie was good.
It was good. Not bad, right?
Killed it.
Not bad. Listen, it's not like his pie, but I mean, we crushed 2 pies. All right, I gotta go. We gotta get back to work, pal. Yes, I'm done. I'm done.
Get it from 1 pound lots.
Oh my
Oh God,
no!
no!
1 pound lot.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Well, what do you say? You think you got it in you?
If you can share it with me, will we try it?
You guys just watch another episode of Neighborhood Spotlight. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook. See you soon.